Here we have our two players for this round of 16. Russia versus China. It is HawK versus Lin Guagua. Winner faces most likely Colorful, Orsini, or Focus. Still waiting for the results of that game over there. HawK had a good game against Ice Orc. Was struggling on map 2, but on Echo it was looking fairly good for him. And now yet another Orc. Most likely a stronger one. I praised this man very, very high. But since then, he hadn't had the best results, so yeah, let's see what he can do now. Lin Guagua versus HawK. Off we go.
Yeah, one of his crowning achievements we actually didn't have a chance to cast because there were so many games going on at the same time, the WGL qualifier, where Lin Guagua, we totally saw zero chances for him in a group against some of the best Night Elves in the world, where he had to play against Moon, Law Lion, and Colorful, where he thought, well, he's a promising young player, whatever, but in this group he will have absolutely zero chance, and he ended up winning that whole group in first place. We couldn't believe our eyes. After that, though, his hype train has slowed down somewhat, and this is going to be a very different matchup here, obviously, as Guagua is going for the Farseer first again. I feel like this map is almost only Farseer nowadays.
I think so too. Almost everyone plays it. I see it from Focus a lot. I saw it from Lin a lot. And now Ice Orc and Lin Guagua kind of confirm it. Why is that?
I think it's because you want to try to somewhat punish this level 2 creep here that the Farseer, the AM does. You can't prevent the level 2, but you can at least do some economic damage, slow down his tech and stuff. If you go for a Blade Master here instead, you can go for the claws first, then maybe the circlet, then maybe walk across the map. But you're not going to slow down the economy, you're not going to slow down level 2 either. I think it's just a much better start into the game here if you pick the Farseer.
Okay, and the Farseer is rushing over. Wolf detects the creep camp, and the Farseer comes in with the other one. That means, of course, no Chain Lightning. HawK gets the last hit and the item. It's a parry up. Nice to have early. So how many peasants can Lin Guagua kill, if any?
And HawK wants just one more kill as well. That will be his level 2. Heroes now trading with the right clicks as the wolves keep on following the peasants. That's going to be at least 2 kills here, which is an okay start. But the Arcane Tower in the main is almost done.
Saves the one. Only lost one.
You're right. For now. Wolf expires, and the AM did get level 2. Really important that the Footies and the Watch Elemental back at the natural took out one more Ogre Magi for the level 2 on the AM. Good movement though on the Grunt as well. Sees where the Archmage is. Can't. Oh, and perhaps even see the last hit here. That would be pretty sick. He didn't get it though. Did he?
No, I don't think so. Farseer is still at 25 experience. That was the one peasant he got, so no steal. Murloc is helping a little with the end snare, but in general, HawK looks good. Is at 60% health, 1 level ahead, 2 good items, but of course suffers from a later tech. Almost 2/3 of a tech behind.
Yeah. Pretty similar, I guess, to the last game where we saw Ice Orc playing. This is just the nature of the early builds here. The human is investing heavily with the militia usage, trying to get this level 2, and got it successfully as well. And yeah, the orc build designed to try to punish this as much as possible. I feel like with an opening like this, you really want to get AM3 in a timely manner. That didn't happen in the previous game against Ice Orc, and once again, this doesn't seem to be happening here.
Well, there's still 2-3 green spots around, but a lot of footmen as well, right? Like 6. So he should be able to do it. Thank you very much, Bobster-Mate, for the 3-month resub. Thank you guys for great content and stream. Thank you for watching. Also to Bortosh and Bent PG for the 12-month resub. We thank you.
Replenishment potion on the ground. HawK really wants that one. It's really good for healing. The Farseer would love to steal it as well. But Footy's blocking. Very well done there by HawK, actually. With the Footies in the way, and the Farseer now extremely low HP. Basically can't go back in anymore.
Players' forces are
only the wolves basically from the side. Oh, but some Footies here dropping low as well. Farseer is not close to the level 2 at all though. Ice Orc earlier was stealing some last hits onto the creeps very well. Getting close to level 2 very quickly. But here, for Guagua, it's still a far way away.
That was such a good play by HawK to keep the Farseer away from this item and doing so much damage in the process to it. So the Archmage can go for the replenish now once the wolves are gone, and that timing is now. And continue to creep and fight, and he will have a Water Elemental while the Farseer has no items on him thanks to the build with the late shop and has to go all the way back to heal up. Now we get Shaman and Wyvern again. This seems to be the standard here on this map as well. And HawK, knowing this, going early rifles into late casters.
All in all, looks like a better early game this time around though for HawK, I feel. Getting, yeah, almost a level 3 right here. I really don't know about this MK. Wouldn't an Alchemist just be better? You get him out earlier with the Acid Bomb, you can creep really well, and later on, the heal spray is so good. Yeah. I think against this TC Farseer combo, you only have to survive their mana. You just have to heal enough, so you survive their mana, and once they're dry, they're horrible heroes.
Yeah, I kind of agree that one hero counters 2. With one spell, basically. I mean, HawK's hero focus was really, really strong.
Yeah, I mean,
and
if you
the
get
crowd
level 5
control,
MK, of course he's like amazing, but that's not something you can rely on.
True. The crowd control with Clap is always good. Oh, here comes the Purge and hero focus again. Nice block by this wolf. Yeah. He gets away anyway.
With a second Purge, that may have been the TP right there, but only one Shaman, only one Purge. First Shockwave coming in, but it's only level 1. There's no Chain Lightning follow-up. The experience here is really starting to be a problem for the Orc.
Yeah, still one on the Farseer. It's nothing. Like, no strong spell at the moment. Yeah, the aura is good, but so is the Archmage's aura. And the Mountain King joins the fray now, so we have a Stormbolt to work with. The army for Lin Guagua, who I think forgot a burrow. Yeah, building it only now, so he's stuck at 40. I don't know, this timing push with the first Shaman and first Wyvern didn't get him any kills, right?
Swooping in now, though, from the side. There is one more Shockwave. And also Scroll the Beast, by the way. Nice Shockwave there, but that's the last bit of the mana. With the Stormbolt, HawK is going in as well for the Grunt immediately. And here comes the Scroll of Speed. Going for the end, this has to be the TP. Wants to save his first hero here. A nice micro on the Wind Rider saves that one as well. And with that, the middle can perhaps now go to Lin Guagua. But HawK might just be re-engaging here soon.
Yeah. Only one loss for Lin Guagua in that fight against the Stormbolt. That was nice, but HawK holding on to quite a bit of mana. Like half of it, and now regenerating a lot. But you're right. With the damage he has, he finally gets some experience here. There is nothing really of worth in the shop. Oh, Mana Stone again.
Oh, very nice. And finally level 2 Farseer. My god, that took forever.
So we do have the double AoE combo with Chain Lightning and Lightning Shield. In the meantime, Mountain King found Scroll of the Beast as well. Usually for human, an item that you sell instantly, but now with the Rifleman and Water Elementals, you can think about using it actually.
Yeah, especially with there being no disenchant, as there's no walkers. I think this is actually really good. If he gets it on the rifles, which he should be able to use. Red Camp also very easily creepable with those Riflemen and Water Elementals. Catgas Pipe again.
HawK is really unlucky today, right? Like, no game-changing item on his side, while his opponents had Scroll the Beast, Mana Stone, Big Invul. Ring of Regen isn't the best item either.
Riders here flying forward, finding HawK. As the AM and MK are continuing to creep almost now with a level 2 Brilliance Aura. It's going to be a big level up. Gets it here. Claws +9 again. It's like, alright. But it's no Pendant of Energy.
I think against Wyvern it's really good. But apart from that, yeah.
I think he has the piercing damage required. Then again, Water Elementals will be purged quickly. Should at least, with the Shaman. Oh, early Watchtower coming up here too. Set up the expansion already.
Wyvern in the base, killing the guard tower that was in progress. It's 3 of them. And that's something that XiaoY never did, and that's why HawK could control or come back better into the game. Now XiaoY Now Lin Guagua trying to diminish this economy, and it's working out quite fine. This Arcane Tower does nothing.
Yeah, but with the AM showing up, one Water Elemental is going to be enough to shoot these Wind Riders away. But they cancel the tower, so this is costing more time. But here comes the next tower now. That
3 kills. Needs some power build. He's short on lumber, HawK is. It's not that easy, but he gets the Mountain King up to 3. Same goes for the Farseer, though, who finally has some clarity. So it's going to be a lot of AoE for him. TC also level 3 with a Shockwave too.
HawK playing it safe even with 2 guard towers in the main. I think 1 would have been enough, but okay. MK in the middle, continuing to creep. Gonna be his level 4 here possibly, but the AM actually soaks up quite a bit of experience.
He has 11 intelligence.
Yeah. That's really good. Massive mana pool right there. If he decides to buy mana potions as well, it's gonna have great synergy. Thank you very much, Rick Prime, with 15 months. When is the next Rick and Morty season coming out? Once again, they're taking so much time, man. It's unbelievable.
Better not rush it, man. If
yeah,
tier 3.
True. Absolutely true. Tier 3, what?
Tier 3 by Isork. Bloodlusted Wyvern or what? It's gonna be hard because HawK is pushing into this. Shop's already gone, but there's now not too much damage against buildings anymore.
2-0 rifles though. Still good right clicks. Oh, the guard tower. Yeah, the watchtower, I mean. That one's not gonna survive. And Guagua wants to go for a counterattack, but there is gonna be 2 guard towers up in the main already, so pretty sturdy, I guess. And another, the expansion is actually coming up top left for Guagua.
Yeah, I saw that as well. So this push, I like it to distract from the expansion, but damage is done in the main. Like, Guagua is stuck at 48 supply for a long time, but breaker production has stopped now. HawK stays at 48 as well. Uses the Scroll of the Beast now to do more damage. Chain Lightning, against the workers with the Shockwave as well. TP in now, damage is done. How many more kills can he get? That's a lot. Or, 2, I
Miscontrolling those wolves, that could have easily been 2 more peasants right there.
Yeah.
Oh, the footy scout top left, that is so important.
It's already a burrow. He's kind of close as well. Heal scroll or double heal scroll this time.
All of it is inside the Zeppelin. It's gonna drop the main.
A player's forces are under attack.
And with the Shockwave, those 2 towers can be taken out rather quickly.
Absolutely. There's a new TP on the AM side though. Chain Lightning, Shockwave, all the peasants are dead. Level 4 Farseer with this, and all the towers are gone indeed.
I think Guagua's so smart. Lin Guagua so smart. But now there's no raiders or anything to deal with the buildings. Expansion is gone, cancelled by Water Elemental and Footman. But I mean, he still has a base backup. Purge being used. Now he tried to get in front with the wolf, doesn't really work.
Dispel.
Is the damage still in now?
Where's the invis?
Is it done? I'm not sure. There we go. Shockwave into nowhere, hitting it anyway. He needs another one.
Oh! He couldn't TP in time! The AM is attacking out of the shadows. That's not what he wanted. Has to go for another invis. Another TP is gone because it was over on the TC. Oh no! Guagua! This was supposed to be his game!
Lin Guagua not so smart anymore. And now he's losing all the shaman as well because he can't get in range with the Zeppelin. What a disaster!
Ouch. 19 supply. Damn, it looked really scary there for HawK, losing basically his entire economy. But a couple of peasants survived.
I mean, he still has to rebuild the economy, but Lin Guagua needs to rebuild everything. He got his heroes back, at least, but that's about it. He has nothing else.
Oh, he bought them both back. Oh, that's expensive.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was like 800 gold, so even more.
More like 1,000. What's level 4 again? I think it's 580. Something like that. And now HawK realizes the bottles were in the top left. That's solo experience for the MK. Once again, gonna be a level 5 Mountain King here. Oh, no. AM shows up, steals experience. No, still gonna be enough.
And there's nothing Lin Guagua can do about this. Nothing.
Yeah, I love the rifles parked in the main. He realizes he doesn't have to bring him with the army. The army is strong enough. Just protect the economy.
A player's forces are under
Yeah, that tier 3 was that. I mean, the big mistake was obviously losing everything in HawK's base, but was tier 3 really necessary?
I think it showed some promise. If he just TPs out with the TC, has all of his army still alive, and can tech up behind it to Master Shaman and Envenom Spears? Yeah, I don't know.
It's funny how XiaoY and Lin Guagua play this entirely different.
Yeah.
With the start of tier 2, basically, XiaoY very much focused on expansions. Lin Guagua rather focused on killing your opponent's economy. Here we go again, by the way. Zeppelin down, Chain Lightning, and Shockwave. Wyvern not coming in, but I guess the damage is there to kill at least one. Yep.
One more Shockwave here for the TC, lining it up. Gets 1 rifles, 2 rifles. MK the only real threat here in this. It's gonna have to be a TP out in the end from the Orc side.
But again, almost the entire economy is wrecked.
Oh, the Farseer! Stormbolt, focus, clap! But he just... Oh! My God. 20 HP.
That was close indeed. We get the Bloodlust upgrade. It's done now. But still only 28 supply. Both with Warsong Battle Drums? Yeah, that's funny. He invests into the tiny Great Hall before building any army.
28 supply, tiny. Wow. I guess it's warranted in this game, though. Like, he has to go for something desperate. As this Mountain King continues to own across multiple games now. A hero that is pretty underwhelming, level 1 and 2, but the higher up you get, man, the crazier it becomes.
Thank you very much, Katalysator, for the 12-month resub. Gold Esel and Werewolf King as well. 12, 15, and 18 month. Thank you, guys.
HawK's had enough of this. He's just right-clicking the fortress here, which is pretty sturdy. 2,500 HP. And once again, the counterattack attempt.
Nice timing by Lin Guagua, killing all the towers again before they're finishing. But the Mountain King is home to defend. Can he get this Farseer? Not really. These shockwaves all the time.
Pretty expensive here for HawK, I guess, but if he gets the fortress across the map, that should be the better trade, most certainly. But the tiny Great holds up. If Guagua buys enough time, I guess maybe this is doable.
So many peasant kills once again. The TC is basically level 5 from this. He got a new Zeppelin here. And now HawK reacts and goes home. Can he trap him somewhere? TC!
Oh!
So
what a smart
sweet.
TP.
So sweet. TC dead on level 5. So again, tons and tons of resources have to be invested to get him back.
We may not even have the lumber for the revive here. It's around 150, 200, something like that. Where is it now? Oh my god, so many peon corpses as well. So much economic damage this game from both players. Especially from Guagua.
There's only 2 peons left. And they're super hurt.
The expansion is still fully mining, but Orc army here is far from being able to take any kind of fight. I think HawK went for a total of like 15 towers this game, but they all died over and over.
And I guess 35 peasants or so.
Oh, AM's experience, by the way. He's got mass teleport soon.
Yep.
And then this kind of run-by style isn't gonna work anymore.
Also nice to park the army here again to protect the towers this time. You can't afford to lose yet another hero.
Alright, here we go. Rifleman Invisible was on a long scouting mission, but now he has found this expansion. And it's gonna snipe those peons.
First tower is up again. And as you said, Rifleman in the middle of the peons. Archmage's joining. More and more experience. There's no Burrow to save the peons.
Yeah, and the clap. Oh! Give me that experience, boy. No TP to get home. Is that a bit of a danger? I don't know. Farseer dropping in with the Chain Lightning finds a few more kills along with the Wind Riders, but honestly, it's not that much to worry about.
Staff in. Will he staff out? Sweet Scroll. Can't reach. But he also can't protect his Expo. Everything dead. TC is back finally, but that took forever.
And this base...
I bought a tiny Great Hall again.
Alright. At the natural this time around. And the Wind Riders still ready for some more harass, but there's 2 guard towers now. Even Arcane coming also. 1 priest left in the main, just against the wolves, I guess. HawK's pretty rich, by the way. Almost 1,000 gold. What do we have in the marketplace? What's he looking for?
Endurance aura.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. 500 gold. There we go.
But movement speed is very, very nice to have, of course.
Yeah.
And attack speed for the rifles adds up nicely as well. I think it's worth it if you have the gold. 1,400 remaining, so we will have gold for another Town Hall if he needs it. But for now, he's just pushing again and scouts the expansion as well.
A town is under siege.
Zeppelin drop from Guagua coming in once again. The heroes pop out. Chain wave combo. Okay.
Damage distributed nicely in favor of HawK, actually. Mana is burned, not another shockwave. Only 1 more Chain Lightning to get some kills.
And here we go, we have Bloodlust! That's a lot of damage. There's no TP on the AM, hold up. But level 6, now he has Mass Teleport.
Okay, that was necessary indeed. 1 Wyvern falls. Mass Teleport coming in. And the spell, so nice.
Oh, the
Zeppelin! Oh, crash and burn! GG! HawK takes map number 1 after a long and exhausting fight. He does it against basically only 2 heroes.
But how different does that game look if he doesn't have that TC and the rest of the army die?
Yeah. HawK was in a world of trouble there.
Yeah.
If not for this double kill.
Yeah, once again, Northern Isles, hard map for HawK as it seems. But he gets the win regardless. Fighting spirit from the Russian here today.
Yeah, these HawK games are really entertaining.
Yep, we've chosen a good player to follow here. As Colorful defeated Cini, by the way, in the other side of the bracket. Or rather, in the match here between those. And Colorful versus Focus playing now, and that winner will go up against our current winner.
That's a good bracket to follow for sure. HawK versus Focus. Oh, sweet. Are you invited? I can't invite you.
What?
Can't invite you to the game for some reason.
Password?
Little bug.
Can you ask him the password?
Right. You are here. Game invitation. There we go. All right. Now we're ready. HawK 1 map away from the quarterfinals. From the quarterfinals, which will also be played today.
Also best of 3.
So best of 3. And in less than 2 hours, we will go into the W3IL clan war between MTW and Oceanus, where HawK will most likely also be playing.
I'm pretty sure he will. Pretty sure he will.
Well, otherwise it's a death win again.
And they weren't too happy about that. I don't think that's going to happen once more.
Yeah. Ocean is the former Moolies of Shocker, Wan, Neutron, Ente, and Spiral.
But Enter the Traitor has switched to MTW. I wasn't expecting that move, actually. I thought with 4 players, they already had the representation, but I guess they wanted to have a German player in there as well.
Yeah, and he lives 2 minutes away from their office.
And he comes cheap.
He had a good performance at the Legendary Cup. I think he made a good impression with the team managers there. So he's also doing nice in the WCG. Kind of a no-brainer to pick him up. So we're ready. Just waiting for players to get ready.
Sounds like you're unwrapping some candy, Neo.
Yes, I do. Ballisto. I'm really hungry.
Oh, you are?
Uh-huh.
Ballisto is like the one with the... where it's like... there's some purple-colored ones and green-colored ones,
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
I got the green-colored one, and it looks like it's transparent because it's the same green I use for the green screen. Looks epic. Back to Warcraft
Awesome.
Edition Ballisto.
Ballisto, if you're looking for a sponsorship, it sounds like Neo's very interested.
Indeed. I love them.
I think I didn't have them since I was like 12 years old or something. I couldn't tell you what they taste like.
I like it because it's not too chocolatey, but there's some like cereal stuff mixed in
Right,
there.
what's your favorite candy in the world?
Chips.
That's not... what? It's like when I ask you what's your favorite pizza in the world, and you say kebab. That doesn't make sense.
I know. You know Pico Balla from Haribo? With a painter on the package?
I have no idea what that is. Pico Balla?
Yeah.
Ah.
It's some
oh, you're
gummy
one
stuff.
of those guys. Oh no, it's like gummy stuff?
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't know, does that count as candy?
I think so.
So you also like gummy bears and all that stuff?
I don't like gummy bears too much now.
I don't like any kind of that gummy stuff. Well, my favorite candy to go full circle here is Kinder Bueno. Oh yeah.
Mmm. That's really good indeed.
So we have our second game. Echo Isles once again. Lin Guagua against HawK. HawK today with tenacious play, finding himself on multiple occasions in a tough spot, but fighting his way back, never giving up. And interestingly, kind of the shoe is on the other foot a little bit here today as well, with the orcs harassing the human main.
Yeah.
When in the past it always used to be the other way around, level 3 AM showing up with Beastmaster. You remember that meta? It seems like centuries ago. Haven't seen that in forever.
But on this map, HawK was the aggressor, right? Against Ice Orcs. So this time we also see a barracks from Lin Guagua. Could be a Blade Master.
Yeah, pretty sure it is. I think HawK's gonna go for the same build. I think HawK is one of those guys who just like, he has that one build for a map and he thinks it's good. He thinks it's the best and he plays it all the time.
I think so too. One guy in chat says, Kinder Schoko Fresh, Greater Bueno. Dude, leave. Just leave. Never talk about candy again or sweets again. You have no idea. That opinion is not acceptable.
Ah, that's the one with the cream and the hippo.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Kinder Happy Hippo Snack was the best back then.
Right,
But
right.
then
but
they
don't have
changed
that
the
anymore.
formula, and now they fucking suck. And
Seriously,
I
when I
blame
was 10
Schoko
years
Fresh.
old, that was the best shit ever.
Absolutely.
Exactly, they changed the formula, you're right. How could you? How could you?
Fuck you, Kinder.
And they had this amazing TV commercial as well that was on RTL2 all the time.
With the hippos animated and stuff.
Yeah, man, they're having a good time. They're having a party at the beach.
And then we ate them. Alrighty, Blade Master, it is. HawK once again decides to go for an Archmage.
Footy coming over early here for scouting, sees the blade. Nothing too surprising here. This is Echo Isles after all. AM gets the first bit of experience, not quite enough for level 2, and the harassment begins. That's exactly what we were expecting. Isn't this easily countered by a 2-borough tech? But then again, you don't know that he's doing it.
Yeah,
Since
exactly.
it's a HawK, you may be able to anticipate it, but it's not a certainty. And this is kind of cool. The AM and the footy going the longer way around the bottom to meet up with the footman and not reveal their positioning for a little bit longer. And now he's going to be able to get 2 borough cancels.
Uh-oh. Blade Master was, luckily for Lin Guagua, still around, so with the Windwalk he can react in time, at least maybe for the second one. Nope, damage is way too high. Oh, with the Water Elemental gone. Ah, third footman joining in. This should be enough. Archmage level 2 now, exactly what he wants. That's the mana he needs for the second Water Elemental. Kills the second one. Ouch!
Ouchie indeed. And that's a cancel as well, right? Yeah. If the AM just lays in a couple of right clicks. HawK, not with the perfect AM control here. Perhaps this never mind. Never mind. Boro is gone again. Once again, HawK is sacrificing a lot of footmen for this. But this is looking like some tremendous damage. And if you're an orc watching this game, in the future you may want to consider going dual Boro tech against HawK.
Against HawK, yeah. Not by a rule of thumb, of course, or not against everyone, but HawK loves this early aggression. He did that on Last Refuge for quite some time. He does it on Echo now, and he is so damn good with it.
Water Elemental ready again in around 10 seconds. Does he want to spawn another one? Only has 1 footy here in the AM, not too much to throw into the base anymore. And now it's too late, I guess, for the Boro cancel anyways. But boy oh boy, is the second grunt gonna be late or what?
Everything's gonna be late. I mean, he has no lumber really for the tier 2, which is finishing soon. Will he have the resources? Yeah, for the Shadow Hunter. Okay, so at least he gets that.
The player's forces are under
Oh,
attack.
hold on. Need some repair. That costs even more lumber.
Yeah. Oh, man. Guagua doesn't even have enough for a Shadow Hunter, man. Oh, Jesus.
And his Blade Master's taking quite some penalties here for the creeping.
Oh, don't let him die! Nice using there of the fate time. My god. My god, my god. Don't know what item he got. He sold it right away.
Yeah.
So at least now we can go for the Shadow Hunter second here. Coming out now. But no lumber to spare at all.
Yeah, this
totem is gonna be so late.
the Spirit Lodge or Raiders or whatever he's going for. Any tier 2 building is gonna be released in like 2020.
After Reforged. That's right. The human tech here is quite a bit later. Oh, and he's super supply stuck. Oh, no, never mind. He already started making the MK. Alright.
Well, Archmage, though, has the TP. He needs to go to the shop immediately and buy a potion right away. Otherwise, it's gonna get backstabbed.
Oh. Wait, is he just dead? He's dead.
He dead? What the fuck?
The Blade Master can just kill him, right?
I think
But maybe
so.
he's gonna die for it. There's an Arcane Tower here. Calais?
Are you okay?
I wonder if HawK knows what Calais means. I don't think so.
What does Calais mean?
It means lag.
Ah.
You don't know that from Dota?
Sorry, I don't know anything about Dota.
Dude, I know you watch the International. Don't troll me.
Do you know how long that is gone and how many parties I had since then? And how many brain cells I lost?
Oh. Party boy Neo.
There we go!
Dude,
Party boy Blade Master! What?
He's trapping him in! He's trapping him in! Look at this! Wall off!
Haha! Wall off indeed! It's a trade! But how many kills will the Blade Master get?
Oh, he almost saved that footy as well.
Gonna save that one. Nice.
But quick reactions there by HawK. Realizing that he has the ability to wall him off. Is it even walled off?
A player's forces
At the
are
top
under
side
attack.
of the shop there might be an opening, but I mean he can block it of course. Oh, don't let him leave though. No. He's dead. Oh! And here comes the Mountain King for the experience as well. That's
Nice.
a nice reading.
Not killed him with a
Only
tower.
120 experience? Huh. So for level 1 it's 100, and for level 2 it's 120. I didn't know. Is it 140 for level 3 then? That seems a little low. What was that game again? That was a million years ago on Melting Valley, where the Blade Master was stuck in the human expansion. You know what I mean?
Axla versus Cruncher, WC3L.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of reminiscent of this one.
Der Blade Master, der Wichser.
Oh, yeah,
Sui's
right,
legendary cast of this game. Of that game.
Oh, goddamn Sui.
Deservedly trapped in the base. Legendary cast.
Der Blade Master, der Wichser.
Sui was the best German caster, man. He was so good.
Dude, that guy. Shadowhunter also level 2 though, same as the Mountain King here, who is a little ahead of him at level 2.5, but the Shadow here going for the Merchant Camp, arguably the best camp in the game for experience. Super easy to creep, nothing to fear, as the creeps are kind of a joke here. IM comes back and is actually trailing in experience compared to the Mountain King. We don't see that every day.
Yeah, and the big one at the top is gone, the 6 o'clock is gone. Shadowhunter is already level 3. Blade Master doesn't need that much experience because he's so close to level 3. And I guess he caught up now, despite having like the burrow so late and no lumber at all.
Yeah, it's again pretty similar to the game that we saw previously when Isor played.
Yeah, exactly.
Like super aggressive early game by HawK, getting a lot of stuff done. But then, having crippled himself so much on the way there, the Orc is still stabilizing in the mid game.
Blade Master is packing quite a punch here with gloves and double claws. So this Archmage will have a rather late level 4. How will this impact HawK's game? Because of like lower mana.
I think that's not even something you're concerned with right now. It's more about level 3 AM, which he still is far away from. He's not going to have for this fight at all. Mountain King's going to have to do the heavy lifting here with the clap, as we see the first one coming in on the level 2 clap. Slow speed and the Hex onto one of the sorceresses. Wants to get rid of the slow, but 2 more sorceresses coming from the main. He's like, ah, crap, that was a waste. No militia, surprisingly, in this fight, but actually they're coming in now. As once again, Guagua is opting for the paw. Seems like has to struggle with the ping here still.
Funny that Chinese is complaining about a Chinese server and HawK is playing from Russia. The trolls. I mean,
is there an admin here? No, it's only TED.
Yeah. I mean, the former world champ has the authority, I guess, to judge everything. So there we go. Everything is bruised. Walker almost dying. Nice heal wave.
That was the last one though. Shadowhunter basically out of mana now. And here come the militia, making everything more difficult. MK got one more Stormbolt. Would love to get this Raider. Does he get the surround in the 5 seconds he has for it? Easily.
A player's forces are under attack.
That was not a good fight for Guagua now, was it?
That's how you get to level 3 Archmage despite a bad start.
Damn, he's still not there. Still taking a little while. This AM.
Tough game for Guagua. And HawK, as he did on Northern, gathers his troops at the expansion and immediately after one fight sets up the town hall.
A player's forces are
okay.
under attack.
That's pretty uncharacteristic for HawK in this matchup though, right?
Doesn't he
normally
against
push
IceHawk
into upkeep pretty quickly and then creep up the whole map?
That's usually what he does, yeah. But today, he feels a little greedy, I guess. By the way, there was no dispel in that fight, as the upgrade is finishing only now.
No 3 AM. Finally! Okay, HawK, is he really gonna push into the Orc main right now? Oh, Blade Master at the expansion. That's of course always vulnerable against the Blade Master, against an Orc in general. And well, HawK is there for the counter attack as well, but no TP on HawK's side. Guagua should have seen this. Oh my god, this Blade Master. Dude, this scout and harass of the Blade Master. Is he gonna win him the game?
HawK is playing this nicely with the peasant though. Na 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 na, you can't get me. It's so nice. Okay, now he's killing it. So close before completion. But that costs so much time. And in the meantime, of course, as there's no reinforced defenses, burrows melt. Oh, one more attack. Okay, so only one dies. Rest of the army is kind of stuck there.
Double disenchant against the water elementals. They're gone immediately as Scroll of Speed used, trying to get this SH out of this sticky situation. And he's gonna get out of there. AM caught in the middle of nowhere, it seems like, but the Enslayer is not flying towards the heroes, rather towards the sorceresses. As another one is getting pinned down. Shadowhunter with a Spirit Link is fine. It's gonna make it away. And HawK has lost his lead, it feels like.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, you can break upkeep sooner-ish than Lin Guagua, as he has to build 2 burrows again. But he gave up that expansion. He didn't accomplish 2... I mean, Town Portal forced and 2 burrows gone. I think it's still good. And I think there's still a good timing for HawK in this game.
Yeah, but HawK could have just, along with the expansion, crept up the bottom right. Go for this Murloc camp first, then after that, go for the next one with the Gargantuan. And then he could just mass produce. I feel like HawK has given away a massive lead here. Still no heroes close to level 4, really. For the human side, whereas on the orc side, it's basically double level 4s.
Yeah. And double heal scroll as well. In combination with Spirit Link. So nice. So HawK, is he banking now? Is he expanding again now? Oh, Peon scouts this. Oh. So he's creeping the turtle. Lin Guagua knows. What's up?
Peon actually lives to tell the tale. He's like, oh my god, dude. Wouldn't believe where I've been.
And they just ignored me. You know, I went to their place and they just ignored me.
It's like Aragorn going to Helm's Deep, sees the orc army approaching, and is like, oh shit, guys, you don't know what's coming. Well, actually, I guess they didn't know. That's why they went there. Okay, never mind. When was your last time you watched Lord of the Rings?
7 years ago.
What?
It
time we
takes
sit
so
you down.
much time. I don't have that much time to spend 10 hours on a movie I've already watched.
Dude, you have to make time for the good things. Don't go to like concerts or whatever. What the hell is wrong with that?
The fun I had at concerts, man. You have no idea.
It's a time for Lin Guagua now to overextend as he's going towards the main of his opponents. Takes out the shop right away. That means no more breakers. HawK supply stuck.
Today is the day of comebacks for sure. We have an expansion started, but once again, HawK sends over a peasant.
Where's the Mountain King? Oh, trailing behind a little.
A town is under siege.
Isn't this AM once again extremely vulnerable? I feel like we've seen very little hero kill attempts so far. On AMs at least.
Yeah, that's true.
On everyone else, actually, we saw it a lot. But not on the AM.
Stormbolt on the illusion, by the way. Nice.
Yeah, he's full mana.
Heat of the moment, I guess. One guy calls you out in chat for spoilering Lord of the Rings.
Oh, sorry. I didn't want to tell you that there was an orc army which was about to fight the other army. That was pretty unpredictable. Alright, here we go. Mountain King in the front lines with the clap. Plenty of damage to give on to the orc army, but also plenty of healing from the Shadowhunter's side. Next clap coming in. Level 4 now for the Mountain King. Scroll of Healing used already, but there's a second one actually for Lin Guagua. These Wind Riders are getting sniped out. Oh, saves the one with a Scroll of Healing there once again. And above the trees. But not quite enough to keep it alive for the entirety. Mountain King with Mana Potion coming in with the next clap. He's got one more clap, but that's gonna be it basically. Has to make it count. Scroll of Speed. This Wind Rider will survive on 2 HP. My goodness. And then dies to the creeps. LOL. But the ground force of HawK is quickly... Well, actually, it's looking much better than the one of Lin Guagua. His ground force is dwindling, and now Shadow almost walks into a surround. Mana potion used. He has to go for the heals. Heal wave. Where's the heal wave? Where's the heal wave? Okay, that's a lag.
Yeah. That certainly looked like it, but doesn't matter in the end. I doubt it. HawK with a double kill and a wipe of the entire army. Sorry, GG. HawK with the 2-0 over Lin Guagua. Echo Isles was the easiest games for him, I guess.
Wasn't as easy though. Expansion punished, overextended into the main. That got scary once again a little bit. Don't know about that Windrider choice.
It was very early, right? I mean, before breaking upkeep and stuff. I don't know if you needed that early.
I think if you're going up against Blizzard, it makes sense. But before that, But alright.
Thank you very much, Tilted Up, for the 13-month resub. And that means we have our first quarter finalist, that is HawK. He will face either Focus or Colorful. They're playing at the same time. We have Imperious versus Lubber in another round of 16. PCG versus XiaoY Foggy already advanced to the quarterfinals as well. So 3 out of 8 players in the quarterfinals from the CIS region. It's pretty damn dope. Or Bulgaria. Then we also have Life, Sok, Shun, Shishi, Fast, 14 Sway, XiaoY and PCG in. So quite a promising grid. I mean, lack of top stars, but the tier 2 elite, I would say. And we will try to get
top stars? What about Foggy, dude? What are you saying?
Of top stars. No, there's one top star. But we need more. We'll go into Colorful versus Focus in a bit if we find those games, or we jump into the second game if they start. But first we go into a little break. Gotta rest my throat because there's a long day ahead of us with W3IL following in a bit. So stay tuned and enjoy yourself.